Today, I'm going to share with you a very simple cake recipe, combining bananas and eggs. This cake doesn't require many complicated steps, but the finished product is soft, fragrant, and very easy to eat, suitable for the whole family. Our main ingredient today is ripe bananas. The riper the bananas, the more fragrant and naturally sweet the cake will be, so I recommend choosing bananas that are ripe and yellow, maybe slightly soft. Besides bananas, I've prepared some other simple ingredients, including eggs and flour. The eggs will help the cake bind together and become softer and smoother, while the flour will create structure so the cake isn't too runny. With just these three main ingredients, we can make a delicious cake at home. Now let's start with the steps. I'll prepare 2 ripe bananas. I peeled them, placed them on a cutting board, and started slicing them thinly. Where are you from? Let us know in the comments. It's great that we can make friends from all over the world. When slicing bananas, you should slice them moderately, not too thick and not too thin, so that the banana cake will cook evenly and be softer. The process of slicing bananas might take a little time, but it's also a step that helps make our cake tastier. When the bananas are sliced evenly, the slices will be more beautifully distributed in the cake, making the finished cake look more attractive and appealing. Ripe bananas have a natural softness, so when slicing, be gentle so the slices don't get crushed. After slicing, I arranged all the banana slices on a ceramic plate and set it aside. Next, I'll use the second ingredient, eggs. I crack 2 eggs into a bowl and whisk them together. While whisking, I stir in a circular motion until the yolks and whites are completely combined. The mixture turns a light yellow color and becomes slightly thick. Whisking the eggs thoroughly will make the cake softer and smoother later. While whisking, just keep your hands steady, not too strong, as long as the eggs are smooth and well combined. After whisking, I add 2 tablespoons of flour. I add it gradually to avoid lumps, and continue whisking until the mixture is smooth and homogeneous. At this point, the mixture will have a moderate consistency, neither too thick nor too thin. Finally, I add a little vanilla powder. Just a small amount is enough to enhance the aroma, making the cake much more fragrant when cooked. The subtle scent of vanilla combined with the aroma of ripe bananas creates a very appealing fragrance. Now we'll move on to the preparation step. First, I'll prepare a heat-resistant plate. To prevent the cake from sticking and to make it easier to remove after cooking, I'll lightly grease the plate with a thin layer of vegetable oil. Just a thin layer is enough, not too much. Then, I'll start arranging the banana slices to cover the entire surface of the plate. I'll arrange them evenly, with the slices close together, so that when the cake is cooked, it will create a beautiful and fragrant top layer. This also serves as a base layer to help the natural sweetness spread evenly. After arranging the first layer of bananas, I'll pour a layer of the beaten egg mixture on top. I'll pour gently so that the egg evenly covers all the banana slices. Not stopping there, to make the cake more layered and more appealing, I'll continue to arrange another layer of bananas on top. And finally pour the remaining egg mixture over it. This method creates a multi-layered structure. When cut, you'll see the alternating layers of bananas, which is very visually appealing. Now I'll put the cake in the microwave to cook. I set it to 180 degrees for about 20 minutes. Each type of microwave may have slightly different temperatures, so during cooking, observe and adjust accordingly. While waiting for the cake to cook, You'll notice the pleasant aroma of ripe bananas and vanilla rising. The egg mixture will gradually solidify, combining with the flour to create a soft and smooth cake texture. At this point, you just need to wait. You don't need to stir or monitor it too much, which is very convenient on busy days. When the time is almost up, if you look through the oven door and see that the cake has set and is slightly golden, it means it's almost done. If you prefer it a little more cooked, you can add a few more minutes depending on your oven. After 20 minutes, take the cake out of the oven. Remember to use oven mitts or a towel because the plate will be very hot. Let the cake rest for about 1 to 2 minutes to stabilize, then gently flip or remove it and serve on a plate. At this point, the cake looks beautiful, smells sweetly of bananas, and can be enjoyed immediately after slicing. So, with just a few familiar ingredients like bananas, eggs, and flour, we can make a delicious homemade cake. No need for complicated steps or anything like that. With just a little time, you can make a soft, naturally sweet, and easy-to-eat cake. This cake is perfect for breakfast, a snack, or when the whole family wants a light meal that's still nutritious. Bananas provide natural sweetness, and eggs make the cake soft, smooth, and fragrant. Hopefully, today's little tip will give you another simple recipe to make for your family. If you find it useful, don't forget to save and share it with your loved ones. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos at Ruby Home.